fellas, let's set the stage individually. If somebody's like, what is this TABC? What would you tell them as far as why it's so important to our state? Lyndon, I'll start with you.
Yeah, it simply put is the biggest scholastic live period event in the entire country. I mean, we got 557 teams um, descending on Duncanville, Mansfield, Cedar Hill, all over the place. Um, and the college coaches respond accordingly. There's going to be, probably north of 300 college coaches in the building this weekend. So you got the best opportunity to get a live evaluation from these guys, and it's such a great opportunity for prospects because I could go down the archive of stories that we have of dudes who are just kind of an under the radar kid. They have a big TABC weekend. They walk out the gym with 3 offers and a lot of interest. It's just one of those things where if you take advantage of this platform, it can really be a life changing weekend for a lot of kids.
Tim, what's your perspective on this big weekend coming up?
I'll kind of touch on what Lyndon just said in terms of how big of a weekend it is, but I'll say this for kids and even coaches: just be who you are. I mean, that's the thing that I would probably say as loud as I possibly can because, as Lyndon just alluded to, over 300 some odd coaches probably coming into the building, but they kind of know who they kind of want to see, and obviously they are looking for some kids that they haven't seen that might pique their interest. But at the same time, when you kind of get out of character, if you're taking shots that you shouldn't take, if you're making passes or not defending the way that you should be, or even for that matter, rebounding the way that you should be, those things are going to be seen. I mean, and it's like, between the four of us, we've seen a lot of basketball. We've seen a lot of kids, throughout the year. Be who you are and try to be as consistent as you can be and perfect that, for a 3 or 4 game span, if you will, and not try to get out of that is the one thing that I would say.
With the magnitude of this, oftentimes we hear the word overwhelming. Um, but Blue, we've done something on our end to help connect coaches to players in a more digestible, I guess would be the word. So it's not as, because if it's less overwhelming for college coaches, it's more efficient. What have we done for some of our college coach subscribers this year?
Let's start here. There are over 1,700 lines of prospects. There's every court, every time, every location, every court, and every prospect in our database is in the hands of the college coaches. You talk about the importance of this weekend. Well, that piece of paper that they have that is 30 something pages long, what happens is that in this they want to know our top 5. How many of us, all of us, have gotten phone calls going, just give me your top 5 that I need to for sure go sit down. I need a power forward. Tell me I need somebody to go knock down some shots, stretch the floor. Who are those 5 guys? And we wound up spending 20, 30 minutes with these guys. And I mean, I'm looking down right now and my phone is just with text messages to go contact these college coaches again after we're done here. It's just, you know what? It's a very hard job. But this part, I think Lyndon will attest to this because I go to him and go, hey, where do I have to move some of these kids around and so forth to put it on the right line, the right times? It is a difficult situation as far as it takes a lot of manpower. And we're very happy that we're able and very excited that we can hand this out to the college coaches, the subscribers of our scouting service. And it starts a week out of like, hey, is it done? Is it done? No, you got it. Because you know what also happens this weekend, Michael? This is kind of the boom, like you said. This is kind of the start of some of the recruitment for some kids. It's a cycle that we've seen for the past 3 or 4 years. This is the beginning. And so this helps for the college coach to set his schedule for July. It's a tone setter, I think, for a lot of people in many different ways.
And because we run events and we've run our own live periods, we understand that college coaches are going to register and get a packet from TABC, whatever's in there. What we do is we create the cheat sheet that Blue, you've done a great job with, and organize it with our TBR scouting service based off our levels with times. You can sort through positions, height, all these things. That way that coaches won't just they're going to get their packet, but now they're going in with a plan. And like we talk about, if we can give college coaches a plan to cover this, it allows more prospects to have a better chance of being seen, possibly even discovered, like you said, Blue, with the first time they're being recruited. And that's what's, I mean, it's not, we can sit here and be like, oh, look at us flexing our muscles of how good we do things. But at the same time, we do it all for the kids. We're creating an organized experience for college coaches to better serve the players in our state of Texas. So opposed to being like, look at all this, what we do, no, we're always doing it for the kids. And this is just another one of those avenues and those tools that we were able to provide. So great job on that, all y'all involved with that within our GASO staff.